It's all happening, so. Hello WordNerds! Happy Monday! It is April 28th, 2014, and today on, what is this, Ink Slinging Monday, I'm going to talk about the dreaded blank page. Take a breath. We've all been at a part of our novel, be it the beginning, the ending, or somewhere in the dreaded middle where we have no idea what to write, or we're terrified to write it. Chapter 1. It's called Getting Stuck, and here's the good news for you. Every single writer, even those famous ones that you look up to, has been where you are. Isn't it great? So why could you be avoiding your writing? A few reasons. You could be afraid of your next chapter, you could be stuck on ideas, or you might just have a lot of other things going on that you're prioritizing over your writing. 1 and 2 are problematic issues. Number 3, I understand. I've just finished school. Today is officially my first day of summer. I have a lot of writing to make up for. And now I don't have a reason to not write. Eee. So if you're afraid of what you're writing, or you're stuck, what do you do? Well, if you're afraid, I don't have a lot of advice to you other than slap yourself in the face, suck it up, and face your fears, because that's the best way you can get it done. That's what I do. Quite literally, I slap myself in the face. If you're stuck, there are a lot of writing exercises out there that can work for you. Maybe you're bored with what you're doing and you need to try coming at it from a different angle. Let me talk about my recent blank page nightmare. Recently, last week for Patrick Press, we announced our anthology that we're doing with our 5 authors, and I'm really excited about the anthology. The story I'm contributing to it is in the Victorian era, and it's a ghost story, and it's one I'm really excited to write. So why haven't I been writing it? Funny you ask, because I really should be writing it, because I have a hard deadline coming up. But a few things have gotten in my way. Number 1 is school. I'm a full-time student still, and while I have 4 months off for the summer, which is like, ooh, finally! School has eaten up a majority of my time because I'm a little bit neurotic about my grades, and that's putting it lightly. I'm a full-time student in creative writing in English, and I devote a lot of my time to other classes that do deal with writing, just not what I'm writing to publish. That's a bit annoying. Also fun and great exercise, but also, like, annoying. So the other week I was doing finals. I had projects due, term papers, presentations, discussion posts, emails that I had to send off to my teachers, and I just didn't have time to sit down and get much done in the way of my writing. But even when I wasn't having a busy week, I still wasn't writing my anthology. Why? Erica, explain yourself. My problem was that I was scared. I had a really hard chapter to write. I had to get some emotional things in this chapter that were just really tough for the characters, and nothing seemed quite right. So instead of trying to write it down, I completely avoided it. It was chapter 10 of my book, and if you end up reading the Patrick Press anthology, you will see exactly why I had trouble writing it. It's a tough scene to write, one that intimidated the crap out of me, but I eventually got it done, because really I have no other option, because I love this story, and that's the only way I can move forward with it, getting through the hard parts. I also was having a problem with knowing exactly where my story was ending. I had a vague idea of what I wanted to conclude with, but I did not know how I was going to get there. So I was worried about getting to the point in my novel where I ran out of if, then, this, and came up with just blank space and no idea. That's the problem with being a pantser. Maybe I should try plotting. Luckily, I finished the ending of my book and plotted it all out, so I have no excuse to avoid it because I know what's gonna happen. I just have to fill in all of the details, which is the hard part still, so. When it comes to facing the blank page or hitting a wall in your writing, my advice is to find a way around it, however you can. Barrel your way to the end of your book, because the first drafts are the worst. They're a ton of work, they're a headache, they're a chore sometimes to get through. You might be bored, you might hate every single word you're writing, but guess what? You've got to write it, because you have to have something to work with. If I have something to work with, I'm confident I can get it to where I need it to be. But when I'm staring at a blank page, here comes the doubt. And I think doubt is a lot of what has to do with why you're not writing that next chapter, or why you're afraid to start the next part of your book, or maybe your next work in progress. Why are you avoiding it? Is it because you're scared? Because it's okay to be scared. In fact, it's a great thing, because it means that you care. And if you don't care about what you're writing, then neither will we. So the next time you face that blank page, do not think,
a wide blank page and a swelling range.
Instead, be happy that you have something you're working on. Even if you haven't started yet, write chapter 1. Write randomly in the page. If you start filling it with words, your story will come easier to you and you'll be less intimidated to break that blankness. And also remember, if you're hitting a break because you don't have inspiration, go out and find it. Watch any of our Friday videos. Something in there will inspire you. This is a topic I could talk about for hours, and as luck may have it, I might just get a chance to do that. This Sunday, our live chat will be all about facing trouble spots in your writing, hitting walls with the middle, and how to push through that part of your novel that you're kind of losing interest in. Again, the live chat will be 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on this channel, and we would love for you to join us. Until then, I love you nerds, and I'll see you Sunday. Another quick mention, tomorrow, Tuesday, April 29th, is Patrick Press's 1-year anniversary, and I'm so excited! I hope you guys have gone over to the Patrick Press blog. I'll put a link below, also to my blog. We have a ton of awesome giveaways of ebooks, paperback books, hardcover books of the Grimm fairy tales, a locket that's going to be in the anthology that I mentioned earlier. Basically, we have a lot of really cool things, even a gift card if I remember correctly. Yeah, a $10 gift card to Amazon. So make sure to go over to the blogs, check out the birthday posts, and enter, and wish us a happy birthday on Tuesday, because it is a huge deal for me to have been working with Kelly at Patrick Press for a full year, and I can't believe how far we've come in just a year, and I can't wait to see where we go, because guys, we have so many cool things coming up and so many secrets that I can't tell you, but you'll see eventually. So before I spoil anything, I'm going to go. Have a great Monday. Just bring your car down, it's very loud. Just do it. Good sir, park your car. Or just let it rumble in the middle of the street, that works too. Really? I'm gonna come out there and punch you in your face. Why do you need a car that's so loud? What are you compensating for? Park your car. It's 10:30 at night. This has gone on for far too long. Hallelujah.